You know what's crazy about these drum beats right here? You get that little yeah, 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 and then he's like, you hear that?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I've been listening to drum and bass for 13 years, right? I got into it when I was 13. I've been listening to it ever since.
Mm-hmm.
My whole life, I thought that was a fucking baby. Like, we went on a whole hunt about this, right? We even found like the baby sounds that was actually sampled in an Aaliyah record, right? And thought that's what they were using. Nope, it's James Brown.
Huh?
Yep.
I would never be able to tell that.
Right? My entire life, that sound, that drum kit in particular, so many fucking songs use that shit. And my whole life I thought it was a fucking baby. And it wasn't.
I thought it was like a kid at least.
That's what I'm saying!
Like some licking going, yeah.
That's what I'm saying! And it's James Brown! And it's, because it's something like I'll show you another a particular song that kind of does it a little bit more. Damn it. Check this out.
I hear it.
You see what I'm saying? But it's James Brown saying, "You better."
Mm-mm.
And I was like, "You've got to be kidding me."
Ain't
no fucking way. My entire life is a lie. I was just shook, though.
A boy in no way boy moment.
I really did, bro. Like, it's to this day, it still blows my mind. Because I wanted to be like, no, it's a fucking baby, okay? I don't give a fuck, all right? Listen, it's a fucking baby, all right? Sound like a motherfucking baby. I thought it was a motherfucking baby. So it's about to be a goddamn baby, you know? Welcome to the Shadow Knights podcast, everybody. I'm your host, That Guy Blue, and I'm here with some crazy niggas.
Batman, I caught a little Pokemon. Do you want to know what Pokemon I caught?
You wanna know what Pokemon I caught?
I caught a little punny, Batman. I caught a little punny. Oh no, Joker. Don't tell me. You already know that, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing. Joker, it's an animal, Joker. You can't. Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can
With
do
the
whatever I want
Durex
with it.
condom.
No, don't do it. I'm gonna do it, Batman.
I'm gonna do it, baby. I'm gonna do whatever I want to that thing. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing.
He took that shit 3 clicks south.
Like, what?
Metaphorically and literally.
Like, and when you think about it, an electric type Pokemon might be the best Pokemon to try to smash.
Alright, bro, I don't want to hear anybody say something about Pikachu.
Not who said Pikachu? Who said Pikachu?
Nah, nigga.
I'm talking about
That's the
Voltorb,
first.
nigga. That one. That's
Oh
that's
no.
That head is it's just perfectly grippable, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I want to go home. I am home. I'm leaving.
like, you know, the head is mad.
Why am I in the Matrix, Batman? Now I feel like an NPC, Batman. Stop, no.
Like, think about it. You know,
Joker,
like,
no.
you, or what's another one?
No, I will not fuck a fat bitch.
So
right,
Electabuzz is out then. Electabuzz got the Nissan Altima driving fat bitch body, so you know.
Go home. The door is right there. The door is right. I'm pointing at my front door, but the door is right there.
This is going in the lore. When they talk about Taylor Swift and dating a racist, and they were defending her like, we all dated somebody like that. Not realizing, like, okay, bitch, that's not the flex you think it is. We're all kind of grossed out. Like this girl, there was an incident a couple of years ago. This girl lost her college scholarship because she thought it would be funny to make this video in a parody. It was a parody of how people go like how to make something, and she did a video that said how to make niggers. And of course, she got kicked out of. And it was a whole.
That is the entire title.
That was the video, how to make niggers. And
okay,
like you ever seen like these videos where like they're pouring water into something that's like they'll be like when God made such and such, like especially when they're talking about athletes.
I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, at that, but how to make niggers. You see what I'm saying? Like he'll be like how God made LeBron James, pour water in like dunking ability, pour a whole bunch of water, defense, a little bit of water,
Yeah, they got the idea from the whole fucking Powerpuff Girl thing.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That Powerpuff Girl, sugar, spice, and everything
Sugar,
nice.
Spice, everything nice.
Yes. So basically that. And when she got kicked out of school for that, her defense was her boyfriend slowly normalized his racism on her.
That ain't no
Like,
excuse.
Racism is kind of hard to miss.
So I will say, like, white people, like, y'all know, it's just white people who aren't around black people. Because again, what I've noticed with white people is that your definition of not being racist is you don't call a black person a nigger, or you don't say nigger in the presence of black people. And so that's why there's such a pushback when you meet niggas like us, who will show you, no, everything you say or do, think, and feel about us is racist. Because
and I've seen that full out at school.
I live in a town full
The
of
white
people like
kids
that.
who
They
aren't friends with any black kids or don't hang out with any black kids, they think entirely different than kids who do.
Hey, hold on. Hey, what were you saying, Ty?
There's a term that I like to use for most of the people up here, and that is a closeted racist, where they are not openly, violently, maliciously racist, but they are subtly racist, and they are only racist around people who they are also racist.
Time to put on the bars against humanity, Scar.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Not while I'm in here.
He got a song. There's too much horny talk. Bonk. Hey, and you know they're going to sleep. She wanna make a clap every day of the week.
Ooh.
You got mess with me, your flow is weak.
She like it
You
raw.
was in the suburbs, you not in the street. I already know that I'm not about that life. I'ma just tell you once, but maybe that's twice. Ooh. I cannot eat the pussy, the hair got lice. Honestly, I thought it was some rice.
Sir!
No. You know how nasty you gotta be to have rice in your coochie, bro? That's so
crabs.
fucking disgusting.
Take you to Burger King, you can have it your way. This bitch must be a horse, cause her pussy tastes like hay.
I'm dead. Why does it taste like hay?
Nuki's 21, but he's not a savage. Swamp water pussy, smell and taste like cabbage.
The door.
Think about it, did you really go all the way over to another country just to find a group toilet? Yes. Yes, I did. Like, where did you find it?
Life is about new experiences.
Yes. So that way I can say, and then I have to see. And this is gonna be weird, but I have to see some people really walk in the bathroom. and sit
He
next to
secret
somebody
closet.
who's taking a shit. And it's gonna be even worse if they try to strike up a conversation. Like, how do you have a conversation with somebody while they over here taking the most ass-ripping, universe-splitting dump of their life? So, how you like the game? Was there anything, is there anything going on at home, I was in the bathroom the other day at work. No, actually, no, this was actually happened this morning. I heard two poop stories. So, I heard shots coming from the women's bathroom while I was in the men's bathroom.
Shots?
Yes. She was going to work. I'm talking she had a 45 for a booty hole. Okay? Like, I was like, damn. And then she dropped a 50 cal explosive bullet, and I was like, ma'am, is everything okay? Do you need assistance? Do we need to get the poop knife?
Playing Call of Duty in there.
Yeah. What'd you say, Iris?
How exactly were you gonna assist
I don't know, we get the poop knife. Apparently, I still can't believe a poop knife is a thing, though. Like...
Wait, it is a thing? It is a thing?
Yeah. Where somebody can take a dump that is so large that it needs to be cut up with a knife to flush it down the toilet.
Oh, okay.
You thought it was a knife made of poop, didn't you, Squidward?
No, I thought it was for when it is coming out and you can't pinch it off, so you need a knife to help you.
Oh, that's even worse.
No, that's when you just grab it and pull it out.
Ma'am! Ma'am! I'm calling the police.
So stupid.
I'll see myself out. You're fine.
Chemical compound that mostly comes from a beaver's castor sac, which are located between the pelvis and the base of the tail. Because of its close proximity to the anal glands, castrum is often a combination of castor gland secretions, anal gland secretions, and urine.
So you're telling me vanilla is booty juice?
Artificial vanilla. Real vanilla comes from Madagascar vanilla beans, but the artificial vanilla, that includes the vanilla flavoring that's in majority of the ice creams that people eat. And
Real vanilla tastes amazing.
But yeah. It's a fragrant brown slime. It's about the consistency of molasses, though not quite as thick. It says, while most anal secretions produce bacteria in the gut. It's a product of the beaver's unique diet of leaves and bark.
Well, I mean,
Castrum has a musky vanilla scent, which is why food scientists like to incorporate it in recipes.
well, cigarettes got cat booty juice in them. So, it's not out of the question.
The fact that I'm just finding this out about vanilla, and I was at work today, and there is vanilla bean ice cream, and then the artificial vanilla ice cream, and a guy said that he prefers the artificial vanilla.
Oh.
Now knowing what I know,
Oh.
I'm just like,
Ew. You prefer booty juice.
A beaver milker? Because you have to milk its nether regions.
Ugh.
no, thank you. I'm
It said
good.
milk the anal gland so you can extract the fluid, Crawford said. You can castrum out, it's pretty gross. Due to such unpleasantness for both parties, castrum consumption is rather small.
Oh, I guess old people like what old people like.
Old
I
people
guess
like
they like
booty?
juice.
Oh.
Apparently that one does.
There's
Oh.
out there that is like high grade, expensive ass shit that people prefer to drink because of how robust the flavor is.
Robust because the flavor is crazy when
It
we're talking about
comes
booty
from
juice.
animals eating this certain type of berry and then shitting it out.
Ah!
Wait, what?
Please don't. I'm calling the police. I'm calling. There's no getting around it. You must be stopped.
It's called the Quebec coffee.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The fucking. And then you got motherfuckers who make alcohol out of elephant shit. I'm still not over that. I heard that like 3 years ago, and to this day I'm still like traumatized because who said this alcohol is missing? Elephant shit. And you know how potent elephant poop probably really is?
That's probably why they wanted it.
Ah.
Coffee Luwak is the world's most exclusive and most expensive coffee. The main factor of is the uncommon method of production. It is produced from coffee beans which have been partially digested by the Indonesian palm civet and the ingredient. So you're eating shitty coffee, or not eating, but drinking shitty coffee.
This coffee comes with chunks.
Oh! Oh!
But don't forget they like the taste, so.
Oh! You sure nasty.
And people think girls are not nastier than guys. That is
No, they
hilarious.
are. I've been in the women's bathrooms. There's no question about it.
Oh yeah, they're disgusting. At
Wait.
at my high school, 2 girls wiped period blood all over the walls.
Oh, that pissed me off when I was cleaning the 6th graders' bathroom.
On the walls!
There was pads stuck to the wall. There was blood
Yeah.
all over the
Why
place.
would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. And the worst part is that like
On the fucking walls!
it was like used pads too.
What?
Yeah,
What?
not shitting you. This actually happened.
Yep.
What?
Some girls are just nasty.
What?
Yeah. And like nobody could go into that bathroom for a really long time. They just closed it off.
They didn't even clean it up?
They did. They cleaned it up, but then they locked it afterwards so nobody could go in there. Because that was like the bathroom where people just did stuff. Like that was just the bathroom where if something was gonna go wrong, that's where it was gonna go. Don't ask me why. I
And then...
I think it was like all over the sinks and all over the handles
Oh!
too. It was like disgusting.
How much
It was
did it
terrible.
Something like that. It was both period blood and shit. It was disgusting.
Mm-hmm. That happened too. Somebody wiped shit all over the walls too.
You are disgusting if you really want to play with some poop. Like, just... What kind... I don't... Like, what?
I know. I know.
I'm not even gonna look at that. This made me remind me of this this girl. Like, I don't know what it is with people on TikTok just telling on themselves, but she was like, "Hey girls, do you remember when we would be in middle school and high school, and we used to run out of pads, so we just dug through and used them out of the trash? Like, oh my god, we were so disgusting."
No, it's disgusting. If I ran out of a pad or a tampon, I balled up as much toilet paper as I possibly could. Put it
Yeah,
in my
exactly.
teacher and asked for a pad. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
I
that
was
is
like,
disgusting.
this is what these girls was doing. And niggas is out here running red lights happily. Ugh.
That was what fucking nasty bitches would do.
Yeah.
Just find the usement out the trash. And then I remember this dude, and I should have known he was weird. He was going around. Keep in mind he had asthma, but he used to go around finding cigarette butts everywhere and smoking them bitches. So like cigarettes that were like not fully smoked, he just grabbed them bitches. Because we weren't old enough to go buy cigarettes.
That's what my high school friend did because she wasn't old enough. She was like, I was a year older than everybody else in my grade because I got held back in kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
So when I turned 18, she wanted me to go buy her cigarettes, and I wouldn't. And that's what she did.
That's some crackhead shit.
Yep.
Well, now she has to get high just to be able to eat anything.
Welcome to the Shadow Knights podcast, everybody. Today's episode, what the fuck?
I got a lot of random food facts and whatnot.
Yeah. I'm already hungry, so I'm about to just starve now. Shit.
I forgot.
There are two characters that I'm telling you, I broke it down to a science on why they probably have the most amazing fictional pussy ever. And that is Velma and Mrs. Incredible.
I'm gonna need you to explain the Velma part, cause like I'm gonna need to hear that one. I know what Miss Incredible do. You feel me?
First off, Velma is a bad bitch. Okay, what do you mean? Second off,
elaborate, nigga. Elaborate.
Are you kidding me?
Elaborate. You feel me? Look, I like Velma. I really do. But I'm gonna need you to tell me why she will have the greatest fictional WAP.
Because she is a nerd. And
nigga, I'm gonna need a 10-page essay.
Hear me out. Here, let me finish. So, her nerdy ass is always breaking everything down to a science. So if Velma got on top of your ass, her ass is probably going to sit there and calculate the best way to ride your dick so that you both explode. She's probably going to do the same thing when it comes to giving your ass head. She gonna be sitting there talking to you all nerdy like and everything while probably doing the most ridiculously nasty shit to you possible. You are going to explode.
Bro.
Emma, tell me I'm lying.
Bro. Nigga, I'm enlightened. I found my Messiah. My Lord, my liege, I pledge my undying allegiance.
Don't give him a bigger head.
I pledge my undying allegiance, good sir. Take my throne. I don't want it anymore. I'm going back to sitting on the floor.
I'm just saying.
Like, let me mind you, physically, I'm not moving. Like, the only thing that moved was my jaw, and I looked him directly in his fucking. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, pause, calm down, sir.
I mean, hey, he was onto something. You know, he's like a Tylenol between the titties, a Benadryl in the booty. You know what I'm saying?
That shit.
A Valium in the vagina. You know what I'm saying?
That shit fucked me up. And I will never forget, I can never forget this nigga's face. I remember his face so vividly. He was like an Uncle Ruckus ass nigga. Like, the epitome of Uncle Ruckus. With one eye open, and the other eye just fucking flat. Just looking at me like it looked like he has an eternal raised eyebrow. But bro was drippy though. He had the newest Jordans, so I want to be tripping. He ain't look homeless.
Alright. You know, hey. That's what I'm saying. He might have been on to something.
Like, the way he had me, bro, he had me so speechless. You would have thought he was giving me a TED talk, a motivational speech.
He was.
He said one thing that made me question my whole reality. That one statement alone made me become one.
Because I mean, think about it. Just like I said, if she won't let you pee in it, how do you know if you really be in it? If she don't let you put a Zan in the butt, you know, how do you know that you can stay in the mud?
What?
I don't know.
Do you remember the pain?
Oh, okay, there we go. Direct hit. That was clean. A little quick draw. Getting better at that. Out on the smaller enemies.
No, I've had so much wild shit happen in this summer. Like, I have so many stories. Like, bro. Like, bro. I got high, right? Went into work. I was with my boy Tom. Everybody was out the store. So we went out front of the store. I mean, mind you, we legal in Virginia, so we cool. And we started smoking. We started blowing outside. We go back in. And, you know, I'm cooling. You feel me? I'm just high as a bitch. Extremely high. So a group of niggas come in. About 9 of it. 2 niggas walk like down the aisle directly to the right of the door, and another nigga walks down the fucking alcohol section. Let me mind you, I'm high, so I'm like locked in like a bitch. I'm hyper focused. My senses on 1000. You feel me? I awaken my Sharingan. So I'm looking at these niggas. A group of bitches come in the store, so I think none of it. I look at the bitch. I'm like, damn, she got a fat ass in my head. And I look back down the aisle. Bro, I see one of these niggas put something in their coat. And I see another nigga put something in his coat. And then they come to the counter. So after they come to the counter, I'm just looking at them crazy. And one of the dudes I remember, because he was a tall, light-skinned nigga that tried to steal something on my last shift like a week before. So they come up. I look at all of them. I said, y'all niggas better empty y'all pockets. The light-skinned nigga stepped in and said, what? I said, empty y'all pockets. This nigga called me a bitch. And out of pure reflex, I grabbed this nigga from behind the counter. I lift this nigga up with one arm.
Use it well.
My right arm specifically. I grabbed this nigga's hat and his glasses. Take that bitch off. I'm about to hit this nigga with the meanest left. My fucking nigga Tone caught my hand and I dropped the nigga. Let me mind you, the fucking in 7-Eleven, sometimes you have like this like platform. It's probably like a foot off the ground. Mm-hmm. That's what we were on behind the counter. So I lifted this grown ass man 1 foot off the ground with one hand.
You can swing his body to the side.
And because this nigga Tone called my hand, I said, fucking him. Push the nigga with my right arm. This nigga went like 4 or 5 feet back. Almost hit his head on the fucking, what's that thing called? The open case. The fresh food case.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, nigga.
It was so funny that my
the
boss,
little produce shelf thing.
Yeah. It was so funny that my boss went back to look at it, and we all laughed that morning because me and Tone were working overnight.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was funny as hell.
You and your boss was like, "Hell, that is funny."
Fucking. I had a lot of fights with that 7-Eleven, bro. I'm not even gonna talk.
I think the most intense situation, one of them I can say, was when I was working at Jimmy John's. My favorite thing was that, like, back then, a lot of niggas used to call me Manny Freeman. Because, you know, I'd come in, I'd drop some knowledge on them niggas and all that type of shit. And I was very, like, you know, power to the people. And on our Thursdays, there's, like, all but like 2 of the employees on our Thursday night shift were black, including the manager on duty. So this and so the so he comes in like if you've been into Jimmy John's, you know, like the kitchen area and shit, like you gotta walk through that bitch. It's so fucking weird. So this dude he has to come back from another store, and he proceeds to go, you know, we're all talking, everybody like doing their own little duties. He says, man, I was waiting for a while at this other store, man. I'm sitting here like, if somebody tell this nigga to hurry up. Everyone stopped, put down everything they were doing, and got so buck on this nigga. Like, it was dead silent for a good 15 seconds. Just stared at this nigga like, what did he say? You know.
What did he say?
And like I was telling you, we didn't. The best part was like we looked at like each other like one by one, like we all heard that. Do we? And they're like, you know, nah. But he went, all right. I'm sorry. I forgot I was around my black friends that let me say it. I was like, the way these conversations be getting in there, in there was no way that you knew that shit was cool. And so the other manager, the next day, we tell him about this shit, and I told him like, bro, he almost got his ass beat for that last night. I was so mad because he said, why didn't y'all? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, seriously, there's no cameras here, and here. Y'all wouldn't have seen shit. I was like, because he didn't even like this nigga either. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. We could have beat this nigga ass and got away with it on the clock. I was like, damn. I was so hurt. And then, but I can say the only time I almost got into it, I had somebody throw a sandwich at me when I was working at Burger King.
Oh, sandwich at you?
They threw a whole Whopper with cheese at my face.
A whole ass burger. Nigga, I would have took that shit and ate that bitch, my fat ass, right in front of them, you feel me? And spit that bitch back in their face because I'm disrespectful. What you talking about? That
like,
ass, nigga.
Like, it was... I mean, hey, I don't disagree. But like,
Why
you know,
think nigga would just take that shit to the face? Hell no.
Hey,
I'm gonna give it back tenfold. You feel me?
Hey, I mean, don't disagree. Like 27-year-old me now is definitely mad at teenage me. Like, why didn't you beat that? Just jump over the counter. But like, I was also like one of like 2 black people working there, so it wouldn't have been oh, we understand. It wouldn't have. Black folks would have been like, hey.
My nigga.
Wait,
you know.
this was a white dude?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck no. I would have beat his ass. Hesitation would have been lacking.
But see, you white, so that's just white on white. That's male on male violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay.
Male monkey on male monkey.
You know, male sapien versus bleach demon. Like, it's just... What type of anime battle we got going on here? This the unseasoned exams? Torg, take off your weights, head ass.
Listen, just call me, and then I'll just beat the shit out of him so you guys just don't take the fall.
On some real shit though, like that is something that like the white folks at DSK from an IRL standpoint should be on. Like, use y'all white privilege to whoop white asses when some racist shit whoop up. That's the only reason we should need some white folks. If y'all ain't ready to beat up some people.
No. So let me tell you some like a racist encounter that I had to deal with cops because it pissed me off. So my buddy Davius, he's mixed, and well, so my buddy left the car running. And the cops saw that, and it was like late at night. So there was 3 cop cars on my homie's car, and we go up there, and they go and look at my buddy Davius, and they immediately just start going for him, saying, "Are you Brad? Do you have any warrants?" And start just like going off on him. And then we're like, "What the fuck? Why did you just immediately target him?" He saw us first. Like, he was the last person they saw.
Right.
So, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I ended up using my privilege and I de-escalated the whole thing because I was like, oh shoot, this is not how I'm getting in trouble.
That's why you never answer any questions unless they have
Unless
I
they
would-
have lawfully detained you, you are legally able to not answer any question or prove any ID.
My
Listen,
black
I
ass
would
when I don't answer no questions. Oh, you don't want to answer no questions? Oh, stop resisting!
Yeah,
Bro,
no, listen, we were all very compliant that night. I was just like, you know what, I ain't got nothing to hide. Everyone here's 21 years old.
Yeah, and this,
Type shit.
you know,
And then
Not
they ended
a
up making us
Guardian
call
rank
someone to
2.
what? Oh wait,
It's a
wait.
Guardian.
You want
There's
me
a
to
Guardian
invite you
rank
now,
2
Scout?
here.
I'm done.
Are you?
Fucking. I remember when I first started working at Panera, bro, and it was with niggas I went to high school with. Actually, there was another bitch. You would not believe this. You know who Jazzy Jeff is from fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I used to work. I worked with his daughter. I worked with his fucking daughter.
So you swear?
I swear.
that's cool.
Did a spider?
Did you ever get to meet him? Like he ever come in the store type shit?
Nah, bro.
What in the fuck is that?
That'd have been cool as shit.
It's a... Oh shit, I just dropped my phone. It's a bug crawling on the wall. That's a spider.
Like,
Where's a
bruh.
bottle?